Hey Fate Weavers, welcome back to my channel, Fate and Flame. Today I'm going to be doing a collective full moon reading for the full moon in Aquarius tonight. Now, it's a timeless reading, so if you come to this video at another point in time, then the message might be relevant to you right now, wherever you're at. So today for this reading, I had a vision when I was meditating on the collective's energy. And there's several distinct things going on, but more or less, most of you that I was picking up on are in a state of transformation. Now, transformation always begins with things ending, things beginning. We can think of this as the death card in tarot. It's an ending of something significant, a chapter closing, and at the same time, simultaneously, a new door opening, a new book beginning, something completely new and different coming into existence. It's a metamorphosis. And this is what's happening in the collective's energy right now. So for the vision, what I received was a vision of you all walking through a threshold. There were thorns, there was ice. Through thorns and ice, through a threshold to a plane that looked etheric, almost like otherworld energy, fae realm, something along those lines, not an earthly realm, not an earthly plane. And in this area, it was mostly barren, it was dark, but it didn't feel like there was nothing there. In fact, I saw a vision of a blue mushroom growth. Now, mushrooms are all about metamorphosis and transformation and change. They are the stage that comes after death and decay, and they bloom, and they not only do they transmute the decay in what has ended, they also morph into this sort of flowering plant that isn't really a plant at all. It is fungi, but they morph and bloom into a larger state, whereupon they will transform into air by releasing spores, which is what I saw. When I touched the mushroom, it released blue spores into the air. So getting the element of air here. And then from the air, there were butterflies, blue butterflies, and you're all in different states of this metamorphosis, whether you're crossing the threshold, whether you're noticing what has ended, whether you are in the mushroom phase when you are transmuting that energy of what has ended into something new, whether you are blooming into the air as the butterfly, or whether you are beyond that. Beyond that, there was an angelfish in the ocean, which gives me Archangel Gabriel vibes, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. You do not have to be those signs, but that is the energy that showed up. The angelfish finding that the coral reef before it was dying, decaying, browning, and moving into another area of ocean that was bright, that was warm, that was full of sunlight, to an island. So moving from the element of air into water, now to earth. The island had a volcano. And this was symbolic of the power within the collective, the power that you all have inside of you. And so this message today is about harnessing that power and how you can do that. That's the message that the spirits, the divine, whatever your paradigm is bringing forth for you to work with and to carry with you forward. Now, the cards that I have pulled for you all to choose from, because this is going to be different from each of you. So to kind of divvy up the messages and this channeled energy so that it's a little bit more condensed and easier for you all to connect with. And for me, not gonna lie, it helps to have things kind of organized a little bit when it comes to channeling collective energy, because it is a lot of people, it's a lot of energy. So for the first card, we have Four of Swords. You can see the fish here. For the second card, we have number 8, the Tower. I believe it's number 8. Third card, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, these are going to be your chart, your cards to choose from, and I'll insert a picture if you need a little bit more time to discern which group is really calling to you. So take whatever resonates in whatever group you choose, leave the rest, use your discernment. All right, y'all, I'll see you on the other side. Welcome to my group 1, all of you that chose the Four of Swords here. This is going to be your reading on how to harness your inner power during this time in your life. So, when I was shuffling the cards for this group specifically, I remembered that the vision that I had while meditating on the collective's energy actually had the cawing of crows. And while I was shuffling the cards for your reading, I felt very, very strongly the Morrigan's energy. You may or may not know of the Morrigan. You may or may not work with her. I am a priestess of the Morrigan, so I work with her very, very closely. But this is significant for this group. The cawing of crows as well as ravens, not just their caws, but if you have been seeing them, whether in person, online, or dreaming of them, anything like that, this is for you. So I'm going to be connecting with the Great Queen's energy for this reading because it seems very much like there's something that she wishes for you to know and understand. Four of Swords. So you're healing from something, and you're now in a state where not only are you metamorphosizing, but you're seeing things in a new way. And I feel that you doubt what you're seeing. She says, why do you doubt yourself? Why do you doubt yourself when you have come so far? When I have taken you so far? It's time to leap. Do you see the frogs, the toads in this card with their wings? Do you see how this one flies and this one waits? Tell me more. Morrigan Great Queen, Morrigan Phantom Queen, tell me more. We have death at the bottom of the deck. Something ended and you're healing from it. It was painful. Tell me more about this. What does the collective need to know about this collective that resonates with Four of Swords? We have here number 7, the Chariot. You're carrying something precious with you as you move forward. And this is not just any kind of chariot. This is a chariot of victory. The ending that you overcame here in the metamorphosis that's taking place is very victorious. It's victorious. And it's so interesting that the two people in this card look so similar. These two cards, both of these cards is what I'm trying to say. They look similar. One seeing things from a new perspective, and this one on the Chariot carrying something precious forward. So something has been born anew from the situation, whatever it was. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, I'll take we will take the reversal as well. We have, I believe that's the Knight. That's a Knight or that's a Knave. Let me see. Of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Definitely an energy of rebirth here and of blooming. You can see that their legs are becoming branches. There's butterflies. There's Fae energy here. There is a feeling that I'm getting of transmutation. There is a feeling of birthing something new in the physical world. This could be money or security, and I just said ward. So take that as it resonates, if it resonates. Something that you can create many more wish fulfillments from. And then we have Four of Wands in the reverse. Now right side up, you have here an energy of something running away through this sort of lollipop forest. And I chose this deck because it is a bit surreal, much like the Aquarian energy that we have going on right now. Of course, this is a timeless read. Now, reverse, so you decided not to run from something anymore. And now you're really in that Four of Wands energy of building something stable or wanting to build something stable. And here we have Temperance. And the energies that are coming through for you now, the deities, the spirits, the ancestors, the angels, the guides, these energies coming forth for you right now want you to know that you are precious, and it's important that you take care of your energy. It is important that for every ounce of effort that you put forth, that you take at least an ounce of effort to rest and to do something fun, to balance your energy, because you are carrying something so precious, and perhaps this precious thing is you. Perhaps it is a new business. Perhaps it is more literal, a child. Perhaps it is a new idea. Perhaps it is your inner child. There's many different ways that this might resonate for you, so take it as it resonates, apply it how you will. Tell me the obstacle here, Great Queen. What is the obstacle here for the collective? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about the obstacle. More about the obstacle. Do you trust what you see? Do you trust what you see? Do you trust yourself? We have the Knight of Swords. Will the Knight destroy my ace? This is the temperance here. This is the balancing of energy. Knowing which one to embody here. Taking the opportunities as they come, or defensiveness. This could be you, or it could be an outside energy here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords as my obstacle for my group one. We have the Fool. You may feel like you don't know what you're doing, that you will be unprepared. Should you meet resistance, should you meet an obstacle, should you meet something that may set you back into Three of Swords energy, the card before Four of Swords. But you are so much wiser now. Tell me more. Trust yourself. Ace of Swords. You know the truth here. There's something, there's something here about consuming that which once used to scare you. Take that as it resonates. You really don't have much to be afraid of. Enjoy the sweetness of life right now, because there's more for you. Trust that your eyes are being opened as you go through this healing process, and as you start to see things from new points of view. You might discover that there's ways in which you've held yourself back, or misperceived, misunderstood yourself, or even believed what others have said or taught you through their actions, through their non-actions, through different situations throughout your life. And there's a rebalancing now of these perspectives. You're learning now where any falsehoods are coming from, where they originate. What's you and what's not you? Who are you really? Tell me about the power being tapped now. Now that my group 1 is starting to see the truth. They're starting to see. And you're in different phases of this, each one of you. Different stages of seeing the truth. And now we're in 2 of Swords. There's an energy here of discernment. Tightrope, balancing, making choices without feeling like you know which is right and which isn't. Now, what's right and what isn't is really going to depend on you and what your center of gravity is. What is your center of gravity? What keeps you stable as you walk this tightrope through different unknown scenarios? You're still learning about your own truth, your own strength, your inner power. And as you start to have these new perspectives and realizations about yourself, you're still going to have to move through life and make decisions. And I feel fear with this, of making the wrong decision, making the wrong move. And it's almost like the fear of that is you will cut through your opportunities, and then you may not have something left. But you do have the power of discernment, and you do have this inner ability to see through that which is foggy, that which is murky, and see the truth. And I'm feeling Archangel Michael's energy with this Ace of Swords. And if you work with him or want to, he has a very piercing sword of truth, so to speak, that can help you sort of cut through what is and what isn't true, what is and what isn't meant for you, what is and what isn't in your highest good, best interest, you and whatever precious cargo you are carrying with you, whatever you are bringing into being. Now, it's moving very fast. I feel like this energy is moving quickly, perhaps a little bit more quickly than you would like it to, and if it isn't now, then it is going to. And there is this feeling of being fresh and new onto the scene. And the advice here is to trust the foundation within yourself. Trust what you know to be true about yourself right now. What kind of situations have you been in before when you have not known the truth, the whole truth, and you were able to maneuver your way forward through it? Lean on those qualities, because that's what's going to help you during this time. Tell me what else they need to know. We're going to do the Crow Tarot, and this one is the Morrigan's deck, and I cut to the Page of Swords right here. Listen to the truth that's being spoken to you. Listen to the divine messages that are coming through for you. Listen to your dreams. You're also hearing, some of you are hearing words. You're hearing different words. There's different words that are coming up over and over again. Write those down, make a note of them. There's something about the messages through specific words or sentences, something like that. Go with it. What else does my group one need to know? We have the Wheel of Fortune sideways, almost like it's turning. This is turning for you now, and you turn it. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. I see it being manually turned and stopped, evaluated, turned again, evaluated, stopped. It's almost like it spins, the result is measured and processed. Do we want to do something different? Yes, spin the wheel again. Stop, measure it. I don't know where I'm getting measure from, but here it is. Measure it. Do we want to do the same thing again? We like this result. Yes, let's turn the wheel this way, turn it this way, turn it this way. There's something about that. There's a lot of power here with your hands. You have a lot more power than you may be aware of. Tell us more. Judgment. Ancestors showing up here. I feel with this, you may have called judgment on a situation. There may have been something that was painful or unjust that happened to you, or perhaps around you. And either you called judgment, your prayers called judgment, your intentions did, or or because the wheel spins and it is always turning, there's always going to be a moment of judgment. That is so interesting. The vision that I got from the wheel and the measuring that was happening, and now judgment. This is the card. You can see here that these dead crows are rising from the earth. We have here the symbol of Pluto, which is a planet of deep transformation, 8th house Scorpio energy here. That Pluto is also about time and healing. So although it has this death, transformative, destructive energy, it is just as healing as it is destructive. Just as powerful of a healer as it is a powerful ender. There's something about that for you. There's something about not fearing endings because you can metamorphosize through them. What else with this? Judgment. Red Cross. Getting help. I feel the Red Cross as outside of you. Tell me about the Red Cross. There's something significant about that. What is the Red Cross? We have 4 of Wands. Again, this time in the upright. Happy home, happy family, happy relationship with self and others, stability, stable income, happy family, no matter the number of people in that family, even if that is just you. But there is this also communication, harmonious communication between you and yourself, you and another. Take it as it resonates. Something new coming into being. So, the wheel turns, judgment has been called. This is the help that you're receiving. This is what you're walking into. This is what you're building. This stable 4 of Wands energy where you're able to harness the opportunities that the Ace of Pentacles is delivering to your doorstep. And you get to decide, because you turned the wheel, if this is the energy that you want or you don't want. There's a lot of power here. I feel Fate Weaver energy with this group. Very powerful group. Very powerful. What else, Great Queen? What else for this group? We have Ace of Swords again and Queen of Swords. There is great power and sovereignty in discovering what your truth is, for speaking your truth. And with the Queen of Swords, what I sometimes get and what I'm getting right now, You do not have to conform as the sovereign, queen, king, sovereign, however you identify. You do not have to conform as the sovereign that others want you to be. You don't have to fit into their box. Queen of Swords is a feminine energy showing up, but very logical, very blunt, very direct, and kind of cuts to the chase and will get things done in such a way that sometimes it makes others do a double take, because it is a feminine energy presenting in a way that others might perceive as more masculine, and it can make others uncomfortable. And it doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, or if you're non-binary. None of that really matters. What matters here is the underlying message of the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords, is that your truth is your truth. And whatever that truth is, it is important, it is divine, it is meaningful. You don't have to conform to anybody. The only thing that you have to do is honor that truth, because I hear you owe that to yourself. And I agree, I think that you do owe that to yourself. What you have here, what you've been able to do here with this Four of Swords healing energy and this momentum of the Chariot bringing you forward into victory, into stability, and this ability to turn the wheel for yourself. It's very powerful, and it is a victory. And you were able to accomplish this, or you are going to be able to accomplish this. You are in process of accomplishing this because you are honoring your truth and you're speaking your truth. There's something else about speaking. Speak, speak, speak. Speak that truth. Let it be known. There's something about your voice, your words, your knowledge that is important to speak or communicate, whether that's by writing, whether that is through art, whether that is through videos, recording your voice, something along those lines, but it's words. And I believe that came up earlier, something about words. Your words are powerful. Your words are very powerful, and your words are going to help you as you manifest this Chariot energy, this Wheel of Fortune, this Judgment, this Four of Wands. This is what you're building. Use the power of your words and the power of your inner truth to guide your way, because you have a lot of power, and your truth, it's beautiful, it's important, and you'll be guided along the way. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, Group 1, that is what has come out for you, for your messages, and what will empower you forward with this full moon energy. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment. I'd love to hear from you all. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my collective. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello to my Group 2, all of you that chose this card, which I said was the Tower, but actually this card is Justice, number 8 in the Tarot. So this will be your reading all about how to harness the energies of this full moon to empower yourself. And there's something symbolic here about me thinking that this was the Tower, but actually it's Justice. House of Cards. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Tower that turned into Justice for my Group 2. Tower that turned into Justice. All right. We have the Eight of Wands. Magical energy, fast-moving energy, being connected to the divine, receiving divine messages and guidance without even having to open your eyes. Fireflies here are symbolic in some way for you. Tell me more. Tell Tell me more about this. Tower that turned into justice. We have the Six of Pentacles. Little cat with many mice. Six of Pentacles, receiving help, being guided. Tell me more. The Fool. I get King of Swords with this energy. And Queen of Swords. So either way, Sovereign of Swords and the Fool. You may have been drawn to the first group. I'm getting the energy of metaphorically just eating a situation or a person or an obstacle for dinner. And it effortlessly, it's like no one thought that you'd be able to do this. And you may have not have thought you were able to do it either. Surprised yourself. Tell me more. We have the Seven of Swords, deception here. You felt like you didn't know what you were doing, or perhaps others felt like you didn't know what you were doing and that they could trick you. But you had help, and you're divinely connected. This card is, yeah, just feel that energy. This is you. This is your energy. And I feel that someone, something, an outside situation, could even be a group, some kind of way, thought that they, or somehow the situation transpired in that the odds were stacked against you, and it was as if they thought, they'd be able to eat you for dinner, metaphorically, and quite the opposite happened. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. They thought they had the swords. They did not. Interesting. This is a stock card. This is what they had. They had nothing. They had nothing. I didn't even know that was in here. They had nothing on you. Underestimated. Isn't it fun when you're underestimated? Isn't that fun? For you, not for anyone else. We have double X. We have judgment. A white rabbit trying to get into the fortress. I hear more than they bargained for. More than they bargained for. Yes, there's a sneaky energy here of trying to get into a place that does not belong to them. And when I say they, now we are talking about an external energy here. We're talking about an external energy, a sneaky energy. What kind of energies? This is shape-shifting energy here. So it could be, again, a group or someone who wears different faces, a situation that wears different faces. Tell me more about this sneaky shit. We have 10. Wheel of Fortune. Pinned. Something was pinned. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune and the sneaky shit. We have the King of Cups here. King of Cups. but they can't, nothing can pin the fate of something, you, that is always in motion, always in flow. This is about sovereignty here. This is your sea. And it's almost as if someone, something, situation, group, whatever the case may be, believed that they could sail your sea and reach you in some way or another, perhaps take what's yours, trick you, lie to you, enter where they did not belong. But you control the ship because you are the ocean. You are the King of Cups. Gender is irrelevant here. It is the energy. Tell me more about this. Not what they thought. Not what they thought. Strength card. They did not see your strength. They did not see your strength. Queen of Swords. You slayed the monster and ate it for dinner. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Slaying the beast and having dinner, dessert. Interesting. So interesting. And the look on the face right here, it's like, what? So? So what? Yeah. You know, there's something to be said if someone or something throws an energy your way. It doesn't belong to you. There's malefic intentions. I mean, honey, as soon as they send that energy your way, you can do what you want with it, right? It's yours. It's yours. And that's what was not anticipated. Tell me what else. There's a power here. There's you're learning about this power. Tell me what else about this untapped power. You're starting to tap it. You're starting to. Six of Wands. Victory. Victory. And do you see how there's something like a mosquito here, something parasitic? And I believe that was meant for you, but now you ride it into the night. Over the castle. Elephant here in this card. Wisdom. Wisdom on this journey. Four of Cups. Isolation. They cannot access your energy anymore. You are protected. You did this. Look at that. King of Cups. The King of Cups. There's a lot of ocean elements here. You were able to bubble or contain something. This is your confirmation that you were able to bubble and contain it, and it cannot get to you. Three of Wands, and now you can build what you want to, and it will grow. It's very stable. Yes, there's a little bit of waiting here. Fox energy in this card. And yes, they will see what you're doing. They'll see what you're doing. But what you've built is stable. You have angelic energies on your side as well. Now, there's something underneath this. There's some kind of power underneath this that I want to tap into. So we're going to go to the Crow Tarot but this is the Morrigan's deck. We're going to tap into this energy. Tell me about I keep hearing untapped power. The untapped power of my group too. Tell me about this. Again. Not again. But yes, again. We have 6. So we had 6 of Wands. And now we have 6 of Cups. Sunflowers here. This is something from the past. Something that you've always had. This power. This ability. Something from the past, something dormant, I hear. Could be ancestral. Could be ancestral. Tell me about this. Untapped power. Dormant. This is the volcano from my vision at the beginning of the reading. This is the volcano. There is a fear of destroying once the power is activated. And although there is this power to destroy within you, there's also the power to create. There's also the power to create. It's how you use it. It is how you use it. But I feel this energy of suppression into a state of dormancy because there is a fear of what it can do. But what it can do is untapped because you haven't worked with it to the full capacity of its ability. Tell me more about this. Tell us about this. The fire energy here. Judgment. You're being called to work with this power, and it's going to be different for each of you, but I feel something about fire. I feel solar plexus energy. There's something about working with the energy of your solar plexus and empowering that with the energy of fire, working with the element of fire. And again, Archangel Michael coming out in this group just as in group 1, to call judgment on situations as it serves you. Because you have a lot of integrity, and there's a spiritual authority here with you that is recognized and will be heard. So if you set the intention of, I'm going to tap into this power and I'm going to use it to A, move this 7 of Swords energy out of my life, and B, in its place, create opportunities and abundance, or whatever it is that you wish to manifest, that is absolutely available to you. That is absolutely available to you. Candle magic here as well. Weaving fate with flame. Tell us more. Temperance here. Balance. You definitely may have been drawn to group 1. Most definitely. Look at this. This is Sagittarius energy. Does not have to be your sign, but that energy is showing up here. Something about the month of December as well for some of you. There's a balancing and a reharmonizing. Daffodils here. Happiness, love, harmony. Tell me about, you have this ability. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. When you encounter opposition, my friend, you have the ability to alchemize it into something that serves you. Now, how opposition will serve you will depend on your situation and situations as you encounter them. But you have the ability of the alchemist to take one energy and turn it into another. Tell me more about this. Ace of Swords, and that's the damn truth. That's the truth. You have the ability to take deception, for instance, with 7 of Swords. Take the lies and see the truth of it, or expose the truth of it. Fire is light. Fire is illuminating. Fire will show what's true and what isn't. It is revealing. Fire will burn away illusions and reveal what is real. Reveal the real. Tell me more. Tell me more about my group 2, my alchemists. My alchemists and their power. Yes. Knight of Pentacles. So, slow and steady wins the race here. It's not about using that inner power, this inner alchemy power, to burn through things or manifest things as quickly as you want them to go. It really is about being very sure about what steps that you're taking. That's what's going to help you here. And I feel like that is sort of your natural inclination, is to go a little bit slower so that you know that the foundation you're building is strong and stable. And it absolutely will be, especially if you're tapping into this inner alchemy power and using that to see not only the truth of others, but also the truth of yourself. Heavy on truth energy. Truth through fire. Tell me more. Tell us more about this. Tell us more. All right, we have 3 of Wands. And oh, the places you'll go with this. Oh, the places you'll go. Oh, the things you will see. Oh, the things that will be brought to you once you have harnessed the inner alchemy within you. How do you do that? How do you do that? You work with it. The first step is to recognize that it's there. Not to be afraid of it, but to acknowledge it. I have this ability. And so what does that mean for you? What does it mean if you have that ability? That means that you're going to start to become aware of all the ways that you have repressed this ability, in all the ways you have perhaps lied to yourself or held yourself back about who and what you truly are. And this can be painful, but it is your justice to see the truth of who you are, to see the truth of what has been and now, right now, what could be, now that you harness this inner alchemist. Very, very strong energy here with angelic energy and the Morrigan, goddess energy, divine energy. I feel divine masculine here too. I feel Odin here. Oh, the places you'll go. And it will be a little bit slower sometimes. That's how it goes. Sometimes it's fast like the Eight of Wands. Sometimes it's slow like the Knight of Pentacles. There's an ebb and a flow here. And the whole purpose of this ebb and flow isn't to slow you down or make you second guess what you're doing. The purpose of the ebb and the flow is to balance your energy so that you can learn what you need to do to take care of yourself as you tap into this ability and use it to your advantage. Tell us more. Two of Wands here. Yes, harnessing the energy of opposites to create unity. There's a lot of energy around you. A lot. And a lot that is being generated within you. So, there's this ability within you to take two opposites and turn it into one unified thing. You can create worlds here. You create your world. What is the advice for my alchemists, my group 2? We have first quarter moon in Leo, be humble. So, this firepower, very, very powerful, of course. But that's why the Knight of Pentacles is here, because there is a need to understand that although there is great power, we are human like everyone else. And you are human like everyone else. There are limitations. There are limitations, physical limitations and otherwise, and that is okay. Honor them. Honor them and place boundaries where they need to go. Honor yourself. Honor yourself as you honor others. We have see the bigger picture. There's a lot of expansion coming your way, and as you harness this alchemy ability, transmutation ability, you're going to start to see things from a more distant perspective. Big picture, most definitely. There's a spiritual awakening going on. Most definitely. Spiritual awakening. What else is the advice for this spiritual awakening for my alchemists? I hear go within. Go within. The answers are within. We have first quarter moon in Capricorn. And it came out sort of flippity-floppity. It says, unleash your kindest self. Your kindest self. That's for you. Flipped upside down, that's internal. Be very kind to yourself. Because what you have here is a very unique and powerful ability. And the first way that they want, the divine wants you to use this ability is on yourself, for yourself. Because that's going to teach you about your limitations. That's going to teach you about how to harness this ability for situations and people outside of you. But there's a need here. Heart chakra activation here. There's a need with this heart chakra activation, with this spiritual awakening, to be very kind and gentle with yourself as you would a small child. Because we each have a small inner child within us. All of us do. And this movement, this strength, these abilities might be something that scares the inner child within you. And so there's a need to be kind to yourself, to reassure yourself, to comfort yourself as you continue to make big moves and tap into this energy. If you can do that, and I feel that you will. You're going to create worlds and create yours in a way that perhaps you didn't know that you could before. All right, group 2, those are the messages that I have received for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment, a like, and I would also love it if you would subscribe to my channel so that I can have you as a member of my collective. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye. Hello to my group 3, all of you that chose the 10 of Pentacles as your card. This is going to be your reading, and it's going to be about how to harness the energy of this full moon to unlock the power within you. Now, I've kind of paraphrased that for all of the groups now, and I trust that I've paraphrased that in the way that each group needs to hear it as a way that resonates with you all. So, we have 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is one of the most desired cards to see in a tarot reading. However, with this particular deck, we have some interesting energy because the artwork is very surreal. We can see a carousel with animals, and we can see that the rider of the carousel has decided or is a party to an animal either escaping or moving off of the carousel at the rider's direction. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this really stable 10 of Pentacles and moving in a new direction. Couple energies here. Couple different ones. Let's talk about it. What's going on for my group 3 and the 10 of Pentacles? And we have the Magician. First card right out. So, you're the creatrix, are you? Feline energy here, Leo energy. Does not have to be your sign, but it is showing up. And we have a mask and a caged bird. So, shapeshifter energy that came out in another one of the groups, and revealing the true self. This person here has the mask of a cheetah, jaguar, what have you, and underneath is really a synthesis of a cheetah, jaguar, and a human. So, more than meets the eye, you are more than meets the eye. There's another layer to you. Tell me more. We have 6 of Wands. We have victory here. We have victory. Tell me more about this victory with the Magician. What is this regarding? What is this regarding? I hear you won. You won something. Because you are more than meets the eye, huh? And then we have, I'm taking all of these. They want to fly. I'm going to let them fly. Okay, so we have 4 cups with the King of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. And I'm going to show all of these to you, of course. So, 4 of Cups. Divine really wanted me to have the cards out like this so that the collective could see the cards. It's important this time. King of Cups. Something is contained. Something has been put, perhaps literally put in a jar. This could be jar magic here. We have also Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The wheel has turned. Yes. Okay. Got to get this out, then we'll do the other cards. So, the wheel has turned here. What was once fortunate for someone, something else, is now your fortune. What was once a caged bird now flies to victory. what was once bottled and contained, despondent and trapped, is now free and flowing and controls the flow of the water, the flow of the sea. Because the wheel has turned. And this is to the misfortune of an outside energy here. We have the 5 of Wands. There has been conflict. 10 of Wands. There has been burden. Decay with this card. Something is over. Something is over, and metamorphosis is at hand. Tell me about the magic here. I feel magic energy. I feel something like that. Tell me about that. Whether you practice or you don't, I feel that sort of energy. Tell me about it. Magical as fuck is what I just heard. All right. Tell me about that. We have cracking the cosmic egg. Well, doesn't that fit for our magicians? So you all are the magicians. And you are able to create things out of seemingly impossible situations. Where you were caged and trapped, you are now free. And you're cracking the cosmic egg and birthing, metaphorically, a new reality of stability, of harmony, of legacy. You're making a name for yourself, for your family, however that resonates for you. You're very much in this manifestation energy, and this is your inner power here. This is something that you've tapped into, and you're letting that flow through you now. Tell me more. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Glorious. Tell me more. All right. We have Season of the Elders altar. We have ancestral energy showing up here. The Elders altar, well, if you've been asking when, we have Samhain energy coming through in this card. So there's something about Samhain energy here for you. And we have a clock. Yes, it's time. It is time. And there's candles here as well. Ancestors showing up for you. Cracking the cosmic egg. Receiving the gifts of the ancestors. So honor these ancestors, your ancestors, during this time. Honor your ancestors. Now, some of you, and this happens every once in a while, I'll hear that, I don't want to work with my ancestors. My ancestors are jerks, or ABC. I don't want to because of this person, that person. My ancestors gave me all of these problems. Now listen, do you know how many people are in your ancestral line? Because it is a ridiculous amount. And if you're thinking about a few bad eggs and you're worried about a couple, then you're very seriously underestimating your ancestors, because there are a lot more powerful ancestors who are there to protect you and help you. Now, I don't know if that's for you, but if it is, then there it is. Tell me more about the gifts of the ancestors. There's a lot more than what you realize here about this manifestation ability, this ability to create, that comes from your ancestors. Some of it has been hidden from you. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. We have Season of the Tender Roots. Again, roots, ancestors. We have birds, we have flowers. Your ancestors may communicate with you through different birds, either hearing the call of birds or seeing different birds. There's something about the spiritual meaning of what each bird is. So if you do not bird watch or categorize what kind of birds you are seeing, they are encouraging you to do that. We also have an egg here that is cracked open. You are about to fly. You're about to fly. Wow, that's absolutely beautiful. So, whether you practice magic or manifestation, you definitely have this ability. You have this innate ability that comes from your ancestors. And it's being cultivated. tender. So not all of it has been fully grown yet, but it is within your bloodline and your abilities. I also hear spiritual bloodline. So however that resonates for you, if it does. If not, then leave it for someone else to pick up. What is being born here? We're going to the Crow Tarot. What is being born for my manifestors, my magicians? Receiving the gifts of the elders. Gifts of the elders. Yeah, the ancestors. What is being born? What is being cracked open here? Skull. Skull. All right, now we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Fast moving, fast manifestation, something coming in, taking flight. We have strength. Leo energy coming out. Taming the beast within. Knowing when to act, when to hunt, when to fight, when to rest, when to sleep, when to roar, when to purr, when to raise your young. All of this is metaphoric, symbolic, or perhaps literal, depends on your situation, for what is happening inside of you. Your strengths are being revealed and cultivated right now. Knight of Cups, honor your emotions during this time. Honor your emotions, pay attention to them, pay attention to your dreams. Drink a lot of water. It's going to cleanse your system, clear your energy, so that these gifts from the ancestors can come through for you. It's for you. You've manifested it. You asked for this, didn't you? Didn't you ask? Didn't you ask? Now you receive. It's time to receive. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this, what they're receiving. Tell me what they're receiving. It's a gift. It is a gift. It's a great gift. It's a powerful gift. Tell me more. Wow. Ace of Cups. Many different gifts that are very emotionally fulfilling for you. We have the Chariot. This came out for group 1 or 2, I believe. Cancer energy showing up here. Cancer, Pisces. Also Scorpio, I feel. Look at these two cards. How these two people carry things that are precious and hold them close. Receiving many gifts that you'll be able to take on your journey. Many, many different gifts that are very emotionally fulfilling for you, that you will nurture, that you will grow, that you will build in your image, in your vision for your future. Again, I'm hearing untapped power. I heard this for a different group as well. There's an untapped power. Tell me about the untapped power that they need to know about. Untapped power. There is so much more. There is so much more. Three of Cups. Friendship. Oh, you guys. This is soul family. I feel very much soul family coming in for you all. Soul family with the 10 of Pentacles. If you have had adversity, conflict with others, and I see here that you have, and it's been burdensome for you. It's been hard. It's been tough. And you've had to contain that energy. And you've had to cast it from you. You've had to decide what you want in your life, or you're deciding that now. And reach within to create it from your own inner power, harnessing the energy and the gifts of the ancestors to turn the Wheel of Fortune in the opposite direction. I feel the Wheel of Fortune. There's two different things with this Wheel of Fortune. There's a reflection. You may have reflected energy that was sent to you in some way or another back to the source, not yours. Not yours, did not belong to you. And then you allowed that conflict, the conflict of that, to end. And now it's time to receive gifts. There's been a battle here. There's been a battle, and now there are gifts. Perhaps there were people that you trusted, or energies that somehow got into your energy that were not welcome any longer or at all. And now you're able to call in and manifest the energies, the people, the situations, the circumstances that you desire, that will serve you and fulfill you in your life and resonate, fit you. I'm hearing fit. It's going to fit you. Where there was chaos and destruction and conflict, there is nourishment, there is healing, there are apologies, there is forgiveness. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to receive an apology. This could be an apology that you make to others or even to yourself. You may discover as you go through this, as you receive these manifestation abilities and gifts from the ancestors and the divine, you may find that there are ways in which you have self-sabotaged or self-deceived. Forgive yourself for this because you were doing the best that you could at the time. This was not easy. Forgive yourself because you didn't know your full power yet, and you're going to, and you're learning now. And it's going to bring in multiple opportunities, soul family, friendships, also business partners, also customers, clients, also could be even co-workers, however that resonates for you. People who fill your cup instead of stealing your cup and drinking from it. That's done. That is done. Now it's time for your cup to be filled by others. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. You give and you receive. No more take. We have new moon in Cancer. We have relax. It's all working out for you. Again, Cancer energy showing up with this card. So do check the placement of where Cancer falls in your birth chart if you are interested in astrology. There could be something there for you. It doesn't mean that you have to have a planetary placement there, but check the house that Cancer falls in on your birth chart. It is time to relax because there's something new gestating into being for you. Tell me about what's coming into being. Tell me more. There's something more about this soul family here. Tell me more. They don't want to tell me everything. Don't want to tell me everything. That's okay. Just a little more. A little bit more for my manifestors. We have the Eight of Swords. There's going to be comfort and clarity where there was once fear. Comfort and clarity. What was once a scared rabbit is now a magic rabbit, is what I'm hearing. There's magic afoot. Also luck. There's luck. Year of the rabbit as well. We have the Knight of Wands. A passionate new way forward. The way is opening up for you. Where there was once fear and feelings of being trapped, there is now movement, there is now direction. This pig is also flying, so there's impossibilities that are coming into being. Something that you don't expect. Good surprises. Good surprises. There's a door. I hear there's a door. There's a door opening. This is the threshold that you're crossing. This one wants to come out too. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow. We have the Ten of Cups here. I call the Ten of Cups often the Disney happy ending, where everybody gets justice and they get what they want, the happy fairy tale. Ta-da! You're going to have your happy ending, most definitely. And it's going to be very fulfilling for you. And it's going to... There's something... Look, number 5, it's going to change a lot of things for you. It's going to change a lot of things about the way that you live your life. And then this card here. This card here. We have the Hermit. There's reflection, self-reflection, healing, perspective, going within. And I feel a lot of you have been on this journey and now you're reaping what you've sown. If you haven't, or you feel that there's still more to go on this Hermit's journey, then keep going and take your time with it. There is no time limit. There is no time limit for this. This will not expire. It's like a credit. A credit from the universe that doesn't really expire. You can work through the energy that you need to work through, and the energy that is positive, that brings you fulfillment, that brings you healing, that brings in your soul family, the gifts of the ancestors, the gifts of manifestation. That's all there for you because it is within you. So the speed at which you want it to manifest, or the speed at which it manifests for your highest good, is not necessarily on a timetable. And so you don't have to make things happen all at once. You don't have to get a bunch of things done. It is important that you keep yourself balanced, because there's a lot of power here that's going to manifest, and a lot of power that you're going to harness. These things do take time. And as we move into Samhain season, more of these things are going to become apparent to you. So relax. Relax and take the time to rest, because there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. Let's pull one closing message for you all. Closing message for my manifestors of group 3. Closing message. All right. Number 36, the grandmother's prayers. So, speaking of ancestral energy, this is blessings from a maternal grandparent. Could be grandmother, great-grandmother, mother, aunt, great-aunt. There's a coming together of the divine feminine energies in your ancestral line. And there's something unconventional about them. There's something unconventional about you. And they are with you, and they want you to know that they are with you, haven't forgotten you. They love you very much, and they cherish you. There is a manifestation ability that has to do with the sacral chakra in your ancestral line. Sacral chakra. It's specific to your ancestral line. That message is for someone. So do explore that if that feels curious to you. All right, friends? That is what I have received for you today. I hope that this was an empowering reading for you and that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a comment, a like, and I will see you all next time. Bye.